Okay, that didn't work at all. Okay, I'm actually gonna go. Wait, no. Yeah, exit to map. I'm glad I've got coins. The next plan will be to get the last coin, which should be possible. And then, but the plan will be to then go up to the mausoleum, get that off the 5. That will be the next 5. Unless I get that perfectly. For all your battles and all your rhymes. My rhymes, not your rhymes. You have failed and perished 296 times. Local files. Did a public test. I will test this. If this is good, I might not do the editor thing. Because overall, I'm not that a fan of this. If this is, the other thing would be I create another one. Okay, the DNA is... Okay. You are ready. You ready? You can't do... Oh! That's it! You have nothing! Your cigarettes can't do shit! Your cigarettes can't do shit! You can't do shit! Your shit is broken! Yeah, it's broken! So you can't do anything, so I think it's trying to use it, so he can't. Okay. Makes sense. Very interesting. I'm guessing the next one's a shot. He's gonna shoot me. No? So that's... Meaning I'm guessing the next one's an actual bullet. Very interesting. He's gonna cut it open. So yeah, the first clip, which is going to be after a minute or whatever, this isn't always accurate, so I don't really care. Anyway, I got this new book, but I can't read it because I don't have, 8 and 9. So that's happening. So I'm going to see if I can, look into it. I said it before that my mum did order these together, and I don't know why they're separate, and I don't know why they haven't worked, because it's been over like a week. When I reviewed 7, there's a thing where it's I looked into being oh, this is the new book I read. After that, I read it, and then I think it came on last Wednesday, the 13th, the 12th to the 13th. I've got book 11. I don't know. I really don't. I'm confused. This was a long thing coming because, other stuff was I purpose.
I now present another one of the funniest goddamn moments in comics history. And while some of the words are changed, this actually happened.
Hey, Ken.
What's up?
Anyone ever tell you you look like Superman?
Actually, yeah, a ton of people tell me that. I personally don't see the resemblance, but apparently it's there. Oh, peekaboo, motherfucker!
Oh, Jesus Christ!
Me and Mr. Mallet here are on vacation from Gotham, and I want to see how much chaos I can cause before the end of the day. So, eeny, meeny, miny, this week. No, wait!
Fuck. God damn it, did this really have to happen on my shift? Shit. Okay, giant mallet. We've dealt with lasers and magic and bombs, but... God, how would a normal person react to getting hit with a giant mallet? Well, they'd probably fucking die, right? And of all people, Joker definitely knows how a normal person would react to this. Shit, should I just roll with it? Oh, fuck this. Yeet. Wait, how the fuck? No clue. Batman's right behind you, by the way. Son of a... Hey, man, having a nice vacation?
It's horrible. It's mostly fine. I still have it. But anyway, Terry Chocolate Orange. So I went to see the counselor. I don't mind if I say, I'm not going to say who, I'm not going to say where, I'm just going to say I went out and it was fun. Because who cares? And we talked about a couple of things, but before I go in, because I went a bit early, I think I waited like an hour, I had this. Because I was really trying to find a book again. Like, I think this was like on the Tuesday, and you could tell like I couldn't read my book. But I got this because I was trying to get a book. And when people were like, this tastes like advent calendar. Yes. It does. Not bad. It is good. It is nice. And I don't usually like Terry's chocolate orange because I don't like, and it's like, and orange. No. Okay. Stream visual. I legitimately want to play Sailor Princess at some point. Okay, there's a lot of Play Gang stuff, and I am behind with just doing the regular Play Gang. That reminds me of like the thing that I made of my sort of like my project. I made like this film project of like a heisty thing, and then it ended up with like. By the way, your son and your wife created thing like you worked really a lot. Like it's a full heist thing. Like I might show it in this because it's like really fun. I might actually not because I don't think I'm legally allowed to. I feel like you could probably find it on my YouTube. Maybe I've just unlisted it. But it's like you go in, you sneak in, you go past the glass, which obviously I play. And then it's like you sneak through. It's like. And then it's like da 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 da. And then you go and being like put in the lighten up. Okay, then go to dealer. I think he has one more life left. Did I win in literally 15 minutes? One try! Okay. I don't know. Oh, wait, no, I need to... Wow, that's how latches work. You open it. Okay.
How do you foreshadow a plot twist without giving it away? Here's one way I like to do it. Get the reader to believe a lie, and then, as you start dropping hints, use the hints to reinforce the lie. Here's an example. Let's say your hero is a young wizard. As they explore an ancient crypt, they find a mysterious spell on the wall, and out of naivety, they cast it, summoning a shadowy creature that wreaks havoc across the countryside. What is the creature? An older, wiser wizard says it's an ancient demon from another realm. And that is the lie you tell the reader. It is not a demon, but your reader is new to this world, and they have no reason to doubt that explanation. After they believe the lie, you can start hinting at the truth. Maybe the demon only attacks people the hero knows. Maybe it knows the hero's darkest emotions. And maybe its eyes are hazel, just like the hero's. But as you drop these hints, don't let them raise questions. Instead, use the hints to reinforce the lie, such as by establishing the fact demons have a strange, intimate connection with their summoner. That way, hopefully, your reader will never question anything until you reveal that instead of summoning a demon, the hero actually created the creature from the darkness of their own heart.
If you know these, you are over 18.
previously been. It's been like a couple of hours, the last couple of ones. Definitely on each Sunday. It's like, but now it's fine. Yay. So yeah, this is for mostly TikTok. So I watch a lot of like sitcoms while I play my games because like I watch it, stream myself, and then I watch it in the background, and then I just listen. Should I watch Big Bang Theory or Family Guy? I don't know. There's gonna be a poll somewhere. I don't know. That's really it. Again, this is just for me to create a poll. So that's it. That's all, folks. But yeah, there's nothing more to it. I don't know what I should watch next because I've watched so much into Family Guy, Simpsons that at some point I'm going to run out. Well, maybe not. Maybe we're just gonna make more content. I don't know. I'm 4, and then the next one's 5. Okay. The last one I was able to get. Shoot, that was bad. Oh, that is good. I don't think I'm gonna win this, but I still feel like it's a little bit too far. So I think I'm gonna go 000, test it again, and then because I might just make a public one and then just do another test after March because I don't know how else to modify it to fix it. Okay, so thank you. Ah, 70k beat the game. Shot fired 11. Shot shells ejected 24. Doors knocked 2. Cigarette smoked 2. Beers millions of big 666. Total cash 6,000. Yeah, they billed me out of 70,000. So I only lost like what? 70,000 each. Quite a bit, pretty good. Also, I love that they don't charge me for like the shards of things used. Double or Nothing is unlocked. I love it. This is a gun.
So Gen Z has figured out a trick here on TikTok that we old folks haven't quite figured out yet. The trick is called felling. Felling stands for failing at spelling on purpose. They're being stupid on purpose. Here's how felling works. You spell a word wrong in your video on purpose, and one of 3 things will happen. 1. The viewer notices your misspelling and immediately rushes to the comment section to call you stupid for misspelling something, unknowingly increasing your analytics. 2. The viewer doesn't notice the misspelling, but their brain tells them something's not right in that video and forces them to watch longer, thus increasing your view time. Finally, 3. The viewer notices the misspelling, the brain asks them, do you want to go to the comments to call them stupid? You inevitably don't do it, but you've already increased their analytics and their view time. I tried felling in one of my recent videos and got 40 times the views. Gen Z, you brilliant, beautiful bastards.
Everyone. Yep, it's me, it's back. We're only 30 minutes late this time. Woo! So yeah. So yeah. New books. I didn't read because that's why this is in 8 rather than 10. That I talked about yesterday, but don't worry about it. New books. Not this one. This one I already talked about, but only 9 and 10. I also got up to 19, which is where the series ends. Because I feel like by the time I finish these, they might not arrive as quickly. If I read, because usually I read until here, and then buy more, and then it might have run out, so. I know that means I'm like spending when I'm being like, oh no, I'd rather not. 2 reasons. 1, I don't want to get too many artworks because legitimately, I would like to spend at least like a pretty penny to upgrade more than just one simple thing. And 2, I need to read because I'm dumb. I now got the last coin! Why do I keep going back to like changing the title? Because I changed it for the last one getting the coins. I was like, finally got all the coins. Yeah. I have nowhere near getting parryings. Okay. Yeah. Okay. 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 New Korea. Okay, I feel like that would be good. I don't know what this is, because I know it's part of something. I think Volta, something. Oh! Okay, let's just move out of that. I don't know. Okay, minimize this so it goes down a bit. Shut up. But yeah. Oh shoot, wrong one. I read this book, which is fun. It's about the Whitechapel, the Whitley, which I love, and his story, which I think is really interesting. And I love how you have his entire story, not until done, because until done is the next one. But I love it. It introduces it. Again, I just love these books. And I have technically read 10, meaning I have finished his section, but it is good though. Whee! I'm gonna get more, which is also good. Okay. need to do 6, so... I'm gonna... Okay, that doesn't work. Okay. It's like, what? Okay. 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 That is illegal. Actually, try this and then I'm gonna. How many times can I win this? So I've got with devil. Anyone got any names that you want me to put in? Okay, I can't do God. So the devil is 1. No, how many letters can I do? So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Hello, I'm here. And usually, I would have went to over here, grabbed books. I think it would have been 10. I think. I don't know, but anyway, I would have grabbed another book because I've done more books and I've done more reading. Actually, no, I haven't finished book 11 today. So, no, I've finished book 11 today. So, it's technically book 10. That's besides the point. That's not today. Today is more books. I have 12, 13, 14, 15. The Invisible 16. That might come soon. That means I can only start reading at book 15, which is good because I'm going to be on holiday soon. But it's also a little bit annoying because realistically, I'm going to start reading tomorrow, which I think is Thursday. No, today's Thursday, Friday.
Dude, if I really wanted to fuck with you, I'd tell you the weird parts. I'm sorry, being doused with every chemical known to science that was somehow mysteriously kept on a wooden bookshelf with no heat regulation or doors is not the weird part? Please, that's the sane version. How much crazier can it get? Once I was contacted by a 10th class heavenly helpmate who apparently gave me my powers in the first place. Oh, so we're just going straight to fucking insanity. Great. He actually took my powers away because apparently there's a rule in the heavenly helpmate's instructional guide that says that I need to own all of the things that turn me into a hero. Heavenly help... What? But then me and Mopey, by the way, his name is Mopey. Of course, he can't have, a real fucking name. So then me and Mopey looked through the instructional guide for a loophole, and I found out that I can earn my powers back if I buy all of the things that turn me into a hero as the hero that I had become. What the fuck are you even saying? Then I raced around the entire United States gaining the money needed to buy all of the chemicals, bought all the chemicals again, recreated the experiment, and gave myself the powers again. But the chemicals you were doused with were random. How did you know which chemical? Oh, and then one time I ran fast enough that I became the lightning bolt that gave me my powers in the first place.
Okay.
because you are somewhat dumb. Okay. But I actually do need to check. Something. Live. Stream management. Yes. Check. Is that good? Good. Yeah, sounds good. What volume is it on? Oh, I don't need that now. Put it on. Okay. Okay, that's good. 40 is good. Okay.
Alright, Betty. Welcome to me making all the Christian people very mad at me for doing something that technically I'm allowed to do, but I don't think anyone wants me to do. So let's do this. Vashata. Move on to here. Okay, where is it? If you know what I'm doing, you know there is no stopping me. I will continue. Also, I love that Jesus has sus on it. Jesus is sus. He's sus. He's very sussy. It's a sussy backer. And I will regret not saying any of it. You can't make me take my words. You will never stop me. Also, welcome.
I am here. And you might have seen like a while back, and obviously some things have changed and some things have not changed, and yeah, that doesn't matter. The one thing which I need to say is there's a TikTok account, and this is just for the TikTok because I want to, and like I'm getting so much, it was just a thank you. POTXT, the username there on TikTok. Thank you for like you have commented so many times. And it's just thank you. Yeah. It's like he comments so much of it. Some of it's like really interesting, and like one of them's like, "Oh, there's a series I would like to talk," and some of it's like really interesting points. So like, yeah. Oh wait, no. But this is.
Hey guys, it's Show here. As you know, I just testified before Congress, and I wanted to share my thoughts about the experience with you. Now before I do that, I really want to thank you for the comments in the last video. Now TikTok is all about conversations and community, and I'm so grateful to hear from all of you. Now here are a few of my favorites. Now that is what it's all about. A lot was said at the hearing, but I hope you heard the message, the important message, that it is our responsibility to protect more than 150 million Americans who love and use our platform. Now, this is why I'm making the following commitments to you. Number one, we will continue to keep safety, especially for teenagers, a top priority. Second, we will continue to protect your data from unauthorized foreign access. Now, in the US, American data will be stored on American soil by an American company overseen by American personnel. Third, we will ensure that TikTok remains a platform for free expression and that it cannot be manipulated by any government. And fourth, we will be transparent and give access to third-party independent monitors to keep us accountable for our commitments. Now we know that trust is built with every decision we make. And we are proud of the groundbreaking work we are doing to be the most trusted platform in the world. Thank you for listening. I hope you share this information with your friends, your family, and your elected officials on why TikTok is important to you.
Okay. I think I have improved in my grade. Besides one heart. So basically, I think I've done 3, but I've at least done 2. Okay, 2, 3, 5. So barely perfect. It's an A. New record. Jesus.
Sure. What the fuck? In the original one, which I'm not a person who's like, oh wow, Christianity. I watch Has Been Hotel, which changes even more of it. In the original of it, Eve has it, and there's a whole thing about like pregnancy being to blame for it. But I love in this version, which actually just creates the version and then just puts Homer to blame. I'm like, which is funny. If this is because this could either be said as here's a fever dream that Marge is having, and a lot of the problems that are in a lot of the episodes are, you know, someone's fault, which isn't Marge. It usually is Homer's fault. And that could be like, oh yeah, that's sort of a thing where they're like showing that Homer actually is being a problem, which is valid. He usually is a problem with a lot of these scenarios. I'm not going to use the same name multiple times. I'm going to have a list of who survived and who died. $50-50. So he can either shoot me and the game is over or not. It's 50-50 and we don't have inspections. That's not 50-50, it's a 2 and 1. Okay, close my eyes, close my eyes, close my eyes, close my fingers. Oh, well, now I'm dead. Now I'm definitely dead. I would lie, I would die, I would die right now. So we now know who's not in.
Rise and shine! Suppose everyone has a safe word now. One at a time, one at a time. Punch-de-dough. Rolling, rolling. They look a little tie-dye, but you know what? Who doesn't like tie-dye? Rolling it up like a carpet. Now, if that don't look like a gay, delicious Swiss miss, I don't know what is. Clean up the workstation. Now the naked nap. Go outside and commune with the grass. Dang the fuck. See ya later. Time to come out. Holy crap. Well, it's something. Oh, that's so cute. Butter. For the glory of the Gerbil Empire. 300k strong.
Another account banned. Again, I don't like you being like, by the way, you can get cheap views here. Shut your face. I don't care. So, for all of me reading, and yes, I've been actually reading, using my brain, all of these 10 books, here's book number 10. And I like it. Like all of them. One person said I should read it, so I did. Again, this is more on the story of the Jews and brings in like the story of like, oh no, this is that one. This is the Whitman. Sorry, I've been reading ahead, and in book 11 there's a couple of stuff about. Besides the point, I like this book. So anyway, it deals with the final story of him, and I love how it ends.
I love it. For all your battles and all my rhymes. For all your battles and all my rhymes. You have failed and perished 313 times. So yeah. Hi. I just did a stream on Cuphead and now sadly it is ending, sorry. I love the irony. It's like, what, you want freedom and you call yourself safe? It's like, no, you did, because you put us in this situation. We didn't. Jesus. There. I got... Oh. Host the table. Okay. There's no one here. Who wants to join me? Okay. Ooh. The children are wrong. Number of blanks, 1. Alright. You can change so much about this. This is really interesting.
Holiday, movie something forward, because I don't know what I'm gonna watch for the time being. I'm gonna like put all the movies forward because maybe I'm gonna do like a week of like not gonna watch too many stuff, and then I'll just watch a movie in the end of the day, at the end of the day. Being like, I'll watch that, and maybe maybe like one episode of like 1 or 2 episodes of Agent, the Agent series, where it's like, oh, we're gonna watch this, and then I'll just chuck a movie on, being like, wee. But that's one of the things that's gonna happen. But for the time being, because I don't know what's gonna happen, it's gonna be a lot of Holiday 1, Holiday 2, Holiday 3. And when I watch it, I'll just update it on my phone. But it's just hilarious that this is it. And also, the numbers are so low again. Yay, I don't have the bracket system that I used to have. I also like the fact, and this is hilarious.
Love this. I love that they don't show the others, which probably makes sense. The thing about like, kill all the firstborn sounds like, oh, that's... Ooh. The children are wrong. Number of blanks, 1. Alright. You can change so much about this. This is really interesting. At round 2, okay, same return change it. Copy, lovely, like you. Okay.
Hey, where the hell is that music coming from? Nay, 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 nay. Please tell me you're not going to sing. Nay, 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 nay. Look, I'll pay you any amount of money right now if you don't sing. Nay, 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 nay.
And now I'll find my way back to the first one. Do you mind? I'm just gonna go back to the first one. Bye. So yeah, I watched this And I've said this in a stream, and I think I'll mention this in like another making, that I did a whole process with what I was going to do and what I was going to like put out there and what I was going to like sort of watch as content for some stupid reason. Like for some reason I need plans. But because of that, this is one of the things I wasn't originally planning to watch, but because I was on holiday, I was like, do you know what? I'm going to put it on. I wasn't planning to watch it, but why not? That's what I watch with a lot of things. So yeah, I watched this. A lot of people said it was bad, hence why I wasn't planning to watch it, but I watched it. It's okay. It's fine. And that's it. Besides, there's not even any spoiler, besides actually one thing that I do like, which I'll just put in the spoiler section, but yeah. The one thing I do like with this is there's this sort of like person who can sort of turn into the bat, which that sort of mysterious nature I love. I just like that. I also like the idea of like a group of people coming together, but that's just literally 5 people. Well, we're barely friends with each other, and then just let's be friends, let's be family, let's be one together, which I just vibe with. Period. I just vibe with the idea of like, let's become family, let's become one together. Which I think is always a fun thing. But yeah, that's really it. Besides, a lot of people have said before, and I think it really is. This feels like the first one of Annabelle. But yeah, I didn't think this was good. Well, it wasn't bad, it just wasn't anything I wouldn't really recommend. Like, I think everyone else has said it perfectly. It doesn't feel too great. So I hope you enjoy it, and good night. I love Lisa goes to heaven and Homer's like, you're not leaving. Which, one, proves that God is not all-powerful, because a human being could just be like, no. And it's kind of effed up. Like, if I have someone who I know and I know that I'm going to hell and he is not, my first thing is, I hope you have a good life. I'm going to, but I am not going to be like, no, you fucking stay here. Yeah. Oh, wait, have I missed something? Nope, I haven't. I'm just gonna submit it anyway. But yeah, I'm here. I'm back! Even though technically I streamed yesterday, but ignore that, don't worry. That's all I wanted to say, I'm back. There's a couple more that I'm gonna do, but I'm gonna do it on separate days and yada yada yada. 20 BS reasons for why I'm doing it in a stupid way. I also kind of need to be a bit more quicker. Actually, because I need to cook. My mum has had surgery, so obviously, because it is in the eye, she can't cook for safety reasons. Okay, that's good. Las Vegas! You're up! this is gonna be. It's gonna be def. You're up. Def repeat. Def repeat. And then it's like
Now go! You're up!
oh, this may impact your ability to drive. Yeah. Chasing losses. Okay. No one's here. The guy's left. Good riddance. He didn't give me cigarettes. Please sign the waiver. Okay, I'll sign the waiver. How do I put it? Wait, there's 6 levels, right? 1, 2. Wait. I will do personality. T-O-M.
Spell your name, but for each letter press the first word that comes up in your predictive text. Here's mine.
So yeah, for now, that's it, the final one. So it exists, it is here, and I love it. It's a very unique, fun movie, and I like it because of that. I love it overall. I definitely think it's a really fun experience, and I definitely enjoy it because of it. I do find it fun. I do find it entertaining. I definitely think it's an awesome time. And yeah, I don't know what, I just like it. Definitely because it feels more grounded. It feels more to people's emotions, which is what I love. And I like that. Some of the other ones, I think, have been not as good in the Predator series. There hasn't been many Predator series, because it's been Alien vs. Predator, Predator 1, Predator 2. I don't know what I'm talking about. But I love this one because of the sort of sneaky and learning and sort of like doing some old-fashioned sort of like trying to figure out and discover. It's more like, I think, like knowing what it is, and it's really cool and awesome. So yeah, I do think this is 100% really worth to watch. It is amazing, it is awesome, and I definitely would recommend it. The one thing, actually, I forgot that this was a spoiler section. Anyway, the one thing which I do like is when they bring, it is a bit of a dark side, but one of the things which is interesting is that, because it's realistic, you have the character getting tied up and it's like using a brain. It's like, duh. I also like the idea that they slowly hint where it's like, oh, a person would like, a dog would like, sort of like do something to like break itself free, because like that in itself would be safer. And then instead of doing that, it's like, yeah, but I'm smaller. Which is, I like the idea of being like, what are you doing? What are you? Oh, okay, that was actually nothing, never mind. But I definitely think it's amazing, and I definitely would recommend. That's really all that's in this section. It's just me saying this is good. It's one of my favorite Predator movies. This is the last Predator movie for the time being. I don't know if there's any more. I know this is controversial. Not a lot of people like it, but I love it. And I 100% recommend it. So I hope you enjoy, and good night. Yeah, doing a thing. So yeah. I'm just doing this because I wanted to. I know the edits has nothing to do with you, again.
Boom, 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 boom. This is more of a question if that happened because I haven't finished it, technically speaking. So I might put that back later. So, yeah. As a whole thing, I also might move down for like a movie thing that I'm doing because I've got Disney Plus. It's a whole thing, and I like introducing ideas, even though it's very weird. But anyway. It's just a thing where like I'm just updating you to like having stuff done. Like the Disney Plus is like stuff I'm reviewing. The movies stuff that's coming up later is also stuff I'm reviewing. It's like Buddy Bug. Okay, so I think one of them is technically illegal. Okay. Jesus, how much crime have you committed, Homer, is one question I would like to ask, but would never like to know the answer to. Yeah, the blank channel is, yeah. That's the question I got. The next one you're going to choose me because that's statistically likely. But it was 6. So I'm going to take a bet. Go off this, smoke and drink. Let's do some healthy living by smoking and drinking my life away. Okay. Oh, that was it! The round is done. The round is done. Oh, shoot. I have this. Don't know what that is. Oh, I have an inspector. I have another whatever the f that is. Okay, to the free. So I had to do this. That is just awesome. I don't care. I had to do this. Usually I give a fun intro with maybe a quirk. Okay, to be fair, that's more on other stuff, and that is something that I would like to talk about. But movie. Let's be fair, and then I'll go to the spoiler section and add that, because there are certain things I would like to say with spoilers. The one thing that this is sort of a movie between Lion King 1 and Lion King 2. I don't know that I've heard rumors that they are doing Lion King 2 as live action, but that hasn't happened yet. Did I watch this movie? No, because of stuff I'll talk about later. But what do I think? The songs were good, the acting fine, and the rest just okay. Again, everyone else says it best, but yeah. So yeah,
the couple of things I like, which the end, which is like the idea of like he went from not being someone looking down, everyone thing, and everyone's like looking up. And was I liking the dynamic? But I'd be like, oh yeah, this could be really interesting. About like maybe if they step down and like change positions, that would be interesting. But like no, it just we all know this is coming, and it's like yeah, I know what's gonna happen. But I like the dynamic. I'm like that is, but I also it's not in a way that I don't like it. I sort of see it coming, and I'm like fine. This is different to like. Before you ask, haven't played, but I have seen, where it's like Spider-Man, where I'm like, Doc, I don't want him to turn into a villain. I feel like it's happening anyway, but I feel more emotion with that because I feel like there's a connection. Do I want it? No, but it would be fun to have like that type of movie. But do I have an emotional reaction where I'm like, oh no, he's changed? No, because Scar's one of the biggest villains, like. And also, I didn't really have an attachment to their relationship. Also, the end of this leaks to the fact that there could be stuff with like The Lion King 2 being made, because obviously this is the main character of Lion King 2. There's also a series that came before it, afterwards, very confusing. Also, he got introduced like, you have a brother. And that's the thing. And the reason why I didn't give it an intro, I like Sonic 3. And the treatment that, because of what Disney's doing because of this, is outrageous. So no intro. You want to play stupid games, you win stupid prizes. Even though this is not even worth anything, and I don't think they can. Besides the point. This is fine. If you want to watch it, watch it. But I wouldn't recommend it. So I hope you enjoy, and good night. Yeah. I was originally about to be like, and now the list. And then I'm like, yeah, but it's not important. And mostly, some of the things on one of the lists will affect some of the stuff revealing on other lists. So I'm just going to say it. You can imagine what it is. So the first one is a quick update on my Disney Plus thingy-majiggy, which essentially means that most of it is the same with the Netflix sort of series, the Netflix series I've been doing, which is The Defenders. But in between that, I'll be rewatching Criminal Minds. I know I reviewed it already, but I do not care. Wrexham, welcome to Wrexham. Obviously the series of like Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. There's also stuff about, I think, Bob's... No, but... Ooh. The Great Fight of World War II. Oh, shoot, that was the wrong section. Now go! Also, why would that be your first thing to do? You're doing something like very like... Okay, here. Starting with 9 DNA points. Okay. Okay.